Okay, so here we are with blueprints. As anybody who was around for the previous stream, I did end that one saying, you know, I'll see you guys in a week, resume streaming next Thursday with the challenge levels of Patrick's Parabox. That was, of course, just a subtle first clue in the ARG that I had left strewn about all of the streams that I had done that week, which, if you guys picked up on all the clues, the hidden message at the end was actually I would be gone for a week and a half and would stream on Sunday playing Blueprints. So congratulations and thank you to everyone in the community who collaborated and put their heads together to figure that one out. No. What actually happened, now you know it's a Heat 10 stream, what actually happened was that Thursday, for the first time in a long time, I got home from work and just immediately fell asleep. I don't normally do that, but I was very tired and just flopped down on the bed and slept for like 2 hours. So, and then did it again on Friday. And then Saturday, I don't know, some excuse for Saturday. And then today, as I'm like, okay, like here we go, you know, let me just review my last stream of Patrick's Parabox, you know, get my head back in the game, and realized I'm not going to be able to do those challenge puzzles. It's been 3 years since I played the game. And while the person that I was looking upon who was playing through those levels was a genius, I would need a little more getting up to speed than just watching a handful of puzzles. So I don't know why I was hesitant about like just jumping right into this. Obviously, this is going to start off easy enough, I guess. Hello to Serp. I guess this is going to start off and ease me into whatever it is. Sure it is. So things I know about this, practically nothing. I know that I've seen a bunch of headlines saying like, oh, Blueprints, the new blah blah blah, the greatest game of 2025 or something. And people making, you know, videos and streams about it that I have avoided watching or even looking at thumbnails. I've seen one thumbnail that showed a guy with blue skin, so maybe the main character is an actual blue prince, like a prince who has blue skin, or that could have just been like a VTuber who happened to have blue skin, and I've been boondoggled. The only other thing I know about this is that it probably takes place in a house or building, because there's kind of a like wallpaper motif on the logo or the Steam store page, and I suspect that it's less of a like Talos Principle Witness type of game and more like Riven or Myst, based on the fact that Nauseam stopped by and said he's actually in the credits. I think it was not, yeah, as a tester, and that a lot of Myst speedrunners wound up being recruited for testing in this game. So I'm like, it's probably more of a Myst type game, but I have no idea. Like, I really have no idea what type of puzzles. They may be blueprint-related puzzles, like it's a pun, like blueprints. Although it would be hard to do that for a whole game. All of our puzzles are architect-y in nature. Here is the blueprint, build the house. That could be. Perhaps not. Also, hopefully the sound is okay.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
I don't know what a codicil is. I can guess. Maybe that's the first puzzle.
And bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but
I found it. It's right there.
That any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
But when did he actually die?
S. Sinclair.
I can't believe that I haven't prepared a notebook of some sort. Day one. Is this a notebook of some sort? It sure is. What is this? Oh, this was Vision Soft Reset. There are very few blank pages in this notebook. This might not be sufficient, but we'll try. Okay, but can I change the control? Oh, it's actually split into days. Curious. There is... Instead of a run key, there's a stroll key? But I was hoping I could ESDF, and I cannot. Open only in the event of my death. I don't actually know for sure that he's dead. 50 footsteps? I don't know. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. What does that mean? One final word of advice, do not assume the rooms you find today will be... Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. If only he had the map, then he could look at the map and know what's in the area he's about to go into. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map in the sense that it's not going to tell me where the rooms are. Antechamber. So I'm here. Okay, so I may only have like 50... How much energy you have left for exploring. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one... Ooh. Okay. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark, garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onwards do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. I'm suddenly getting, it's been a long time since I played it, but there's a board game called Betrayal at the House on the Hill, where all of the rooms are tiles that you build the house out as you play, and so the layout is different each game. And so that is room number 2. And I am looking for... There's Antechamber. From its root meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. Vodka potato? What's up? Hey! I'm just starting this. All signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this room and room 46. And I have no shops. Green rooms and red rooms. Alright, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be timed. It's just going to be, we're going to go based off of, can I... Oh, that counted as a step. Okay, didn't realize that was going to happen, but I can come out here to the ground. I saw those, I didn't make a note of them, but I saw the playing cards. There were pictures of playing cards. And so is this a door that's going to... It is. That'll lead to something that counts as another room. And ordinarily I would have a bot to answer that question, but I stopped streaming a while ago and have only just resumed. And I didn't actually find a way to get my bot working again. So the exclamation point hide... Oh, you know what? It actually doesn't work. Hold the phone. I forgot to... I thought that I had set that up, but I don't think I did. Bear with me a moment. And thank you for testing. That's why testing is important. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Enable ignore. Add... exclamation point hide. And then what are the other ones that I put in? Like one hide. And like exclamation point hint. Because sometimes people type that by accident. No, I appreciate it. And like I said, it would be great to have that set up. Let me just make sure. Here's highlight. Enable highlight. Oh yeah, HDIE happens sometimes. We set that up. There we go. Okay, so now if someone does exclamation point high... Oh. Hang on. I need to say... Check on exams... Oh, I forget. How do you set that up? Because I like to have it where it will... Oh, there we go. Show count. Okay. Oh, it's showing up red. That's not what I want. Over there, where I normally don't look. Nope. Edit all issues once. So the ignore is working on the one that I look at. How do I? It used to be nice. It used to pop. Oh no, wait. I know how to do it. There we go. Oh, it's got a weird border around it, but whatever. Whatever. It's perfect. I'm calling it perfect. All right. So things that I've taken note of so far. I know that above the door, above or next to the east doors, there were 2 playing cards. One of them was Queen of Diamonds. The other was I forget, but maybe those have something to do with who knows what. I don't know what in here is going to... This is completely different, and this still doesn't show up on my... The grounds don't show up on here. Curious. There is no jump button, so I can't get through here. Oh. This cannot be lit. And I may wind up doing a lot of, unuseful stuff as I try to figure out, like, what kind of game this is. Like right here, tried to throw myself off a cliff. Just in case it was that kind of game. Just in case it was the kind of game where you throw yourself off a cliff. Turns out, it's not. Very nice. I have no binocular eyes with which to observe what is distant. Here's a thing. Surely I find an axe somewhere and destroy that? I'd like to think so. This is really weird. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, how could it be that the layout is going to change every day that I come back and that I have a set number of days, maybe, to get to where I'm going? Oh, this doesn't even open. I'm sitting here, like, saving the good stuff. Over here there was another gate, though, that is not closed. And is this still... This is private drive, and that did count as a move. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I will... Well, here I am mashing the sprint button, but no, I will take my time. This is closed, cannot open. I've played... What are some of my games that I've played that would be relevant to this? I've played Myst and Riven and Myst 3. Birds. And Abduction. campsite, the grounds. And that was another move to go from private drive to the ground, or from private drive to the campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. So this, I guess, is where I started from, technically. And hello, Blue Bird? H. Bauer Guy's missed video. I don't think I've seen it. I have no such numbers. That would lead to some manner of orchard. But that's obviously not getting me any closer to, to room 40, what was it, 46. And as with the, you know, as long as everyone's behaving themselves in exclamation point hide, that's great. And if I do, there are some times where there's something that I should know and don't, and it can be a little bit difficult to know, like, whether to speak up or not. But usually people will discuss in hide to say, like, hey, we should tell him, like, you know, there's a flashlight button that he doesn't seem to realize he has. Are you? Because the bot isn't set up, so you won't be able to do it with whatever the exclamation point clear, but mods do it some other way, right? / clear, maybe? Ooh, okay, and I lose a footstep for walking back this way as well. It looks like. So by the time I get back inside, I'll be down to 44. Oh, okay, you're saying for, like, purging individual messages. That's cool. Alright, so I have used up birds. We have a candle here. I don't think I have an inventory. So let me just look at these guys. We got mustache, or what do you call it? Handlebar? No, something. And a tie. And a clearly differenter guy with a bow tie. Over here. I didn't even look. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep. When you no longer have any footstep left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So there's a picture over there. A clock over here. I'm going to write down the clock time. Entrance. Hall. Clock. 10. 15. And over here, 2 playing cards. Queen of Diamond and Ace of Spades. Those may change on day 2. They also might change if I, like, start over, because I don't know. They haven't said how many. Oh, it looks like I can still see that deleted message. Maybe I can change that on here. If I go settings, chat, messages. Let me check. Clear chat when cleared by a moderator. Deleted messages, delete message. Okay. Cool. I'm going forth. Oh, select a room to draft. Okay, this is now more like what I... So you get to choose your rooms. Okay, cool. So now on mine, I see message deleted. I can see that it was you. I can't see what it said. On that screen, like that you guys see, I didn't change anything there, so it still appears with a strike through, I believe. Let's start getting items, first of all. Oh, and I didn't actually lose the steps until I walked in. And we have here a key. An electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors. The key is one use only, because of course. Not down closet. Safety pin. So could this be as simple as I'm trying to get to the antechamber? Or is it going to be a lot more? Oh, there's also diamonds and coins. And now I'm trying to remember what he said. When I leave, I lose all the items. Okay. It is very important that you start fresh each morning. Now I understand. That's what that means. Not rely on the successes of the previous day. So each day, I'm going to, I guess, lose whatever items I had found. All right, I'm gonna go north next. Lavatory is red. There was something special about red rooms. The den is gonna have +1 jewel. I guess I would like jewels. Oh, curious how I found this game. During the, like I had said, I streamed for years and then stopped back in 2022. And while I was like waiting and planning on, someday I'm going to start streaming again. When this came out, there were a lot of articles all over the place saying like that this was the next like really good puzzle game of sort. Although this, I did not expect it to take this form. This is really strange, and I'm definitely going to enjoy like figuring out how this works. But what was I gonna say? It was hard to like not find people saying that this is a great game to play. And so again, I don't lose the footsteps until I go in. Clock on the wall. Okay, hand is moving. It was 10:15 before, so maybe time is going in real time, could be. Again. Somehow the pictures seem important. So I'm gonna bride with a bouquet. Facing right. I don't know. Bridge over water? See, for all I know, there could be like a real oh, can be used while driving to pay for special floor plans. And then there are shop rooms where you can purchase goods and services. Okay. Is that oh, okay. Oh, there's many clocks in here. And there should be a gem. There is. So whatever that message is, I didn't see it. Or who said it. There's also a pawn in this room. I'm taking so many notes that it might turn out that this is just a, like, it could somehow just be a, like, Balatro, hey, it's a roguelike, like, hope that you get good rooms and that they lead to good places. Alright, so maybe I'll try and, like, fill out the right side some more? Sure, why not? But if I get something that has an entrance leading south, it will, I think, be blocked. Right? Or do I get to pick how... Okay, so that costs money. Or no, that's plus 4 money. You get money. But how will it be placed? Okay, it was automatically rotated like that. And I can't, oh, right, I can click on all of these. Closet, a very modest recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. Den, a more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Yes, this. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. A well-stocked pantry is always the true test of a large estate, and keeping Mount Holly's wide gamut of ingredients and supplies stocked has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. It tells me how many times I've picked it. Is it commonplace? Commonplace? All of these are common so far. Can I go up? Nope. Monies? Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Note to Bridget. Pantry. 5 apples. 5... I feel like a crazy person writing all this down. Like, this might all just be lore. Like, that has nothing to do with beating the game. Right? Like, I have a banana now. Oh! That gives you plus 3 steps. Alright. Good to know. I wonder if that in some way means that there are that many other fruits. I don't know, that was just hovering over there. Hidden elsewhere in throughout the house? Could be. And now I can't go this way. So I don't know yet what determines whether, like, how the room rotates so that it can be placed. But let's keep going this way, and I'll try to get something with as many exits as possible, like left and up. None. Corridor is always left unlocked, meaning it will still be there tomorrow? I don't know, but I'm worried. I'm worried that these are going to rotate in such a way that All right, well, I guess I'll pick a bedroom for more steps. And it did go down. Locked. Sure, I'll use a key. There was a key inside, and a gem and 3 monies. I cannot solve that. There is no rabbit in the hat. A picture of a 4 diamonds, although it's not a card. A hand pointing down. Man, there's gonna be some kind of crazy, like, this is gonna be a very different game once I know all of the stuff, right? Greetings from Reddington. There's no reason to write that down, right? I've been writing down every single painting so far, so just in case. Spiral. Staircase. I feel more and more that that's just a red herring. It's just that there are paintings in the house. That's all. Lady. Moon necklace? See, why would it exist? Unless I needed to know this. Lady with crescent necklace. Croissant necklace. All right, I journey forth. See, there's a dead end, but no, that's bad. It's a dead end with a lot of stuff, but... Oh, and it's leading there. I'm about to completely box myself in. This is... I can't... Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one. Tragic. I might have... Can you really... I guess you can. I guess you can soft lock the... Could I have avoided... I guess I could have avoided that by trying to make it... different. Oh, good. That went... No, bad. No, good. Okay, it turned the opposite way. See, I was just about to say, like, okay, this is just a whole bunch of random stuff. This doesn't actually matter. But they look like they matter so much. So terribly much. Parlor. But it would be silly if you got to the end and it was just like, and now to open the last door, what painting was in the parlor? This cozy lounge, furnished with couches and armchairs, serves as the perfect social setting for receptions and after parties. Consequently, this was one of the most popular rooms for entertaining, and the late H.S. Sinclair was known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. His guests could be heard to exclaim, "Is this a puzzle?" Crowbar. A rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always yours, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. Man with beard. Do-do-do-do. And here are the boxes. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Okay, so... So, I mean, both of these must be true. This might be too easy. Hey, Tommy. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the stream that I was going to jump back into Patrick's Parabox as I had about 10 challenge levels left and realized that being away from that game for 3 years, I am not prepared to jump into the hardest puzzles that it has to offer, and that this would be more fun to like jump back into. So this might be a little too easy here. This statement appears on another box. It's not as though either of these statements could be false. They have to be true. So if those two are true, then this has to be false, which means the blue box is not empty. So I'll open this box. Okay. Maybe I just got the easiest version of that puzzle, and that there's actually many different things that can show up there. And so I guess I can expect that whenever I get the parlor... So wait, it said puzzle piece. Did I pick up a puzzle piece? Or puzzle piece is just this game. It could just be this game. Is that... No, that's nothing. It's already very different than I was imagining. The very first thing that I did is turned around and walked outside, and so I lost, 3 steps or whatever. Well, 6, because 3 from walking out to the campsite and 3 walking back. So I don't know how that's going to affect my first day, but this is definitely reminding me of Betrayal at House on the Hill, which is a board game where you do a similar thing. You draw a tile and then add it to the blueprints of the house. Oh, okay, so there's special... Okay, gem requirement 1, and I'm not sure if that means that you spend... Like, if you lose the gem, maybe you do. And then that would incentivize you to draw more bedrooms. The problem is, though, we are very... Oh, it does show you down at the bottom which way it's going to rotate it. Wonderful. Okay, so if I go nursery, then... I've closed myself off completely. So I have to pick one of these two. This is purple, which makes it look special in some way. I don't know if that means uncommon. No, I can't. Okay, I can't look in detail at other things. The Nook, it looks boring. I'm going to the boudoir. Going to the boudoir to get a croissant. Rarity, standard. Although, again, is that because it's purple, or who knows? A private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and shalongs? I didn't think that's how you spelled or said that. That served both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. And what is ensconced therein? Some shoes. Can I take those? No. Mirror. Well, this is a standard room. So there should be something in here. Oh. That looks like a safe. Safe in red wrapping paper. Well, yeah, I mean, without a fainting couch, you're basically living like a caveman. Can't light those. More shoes. Yeah, what's so special about this room? A flan? Desert dunes? It's so weird that there are all of these paintings. Like, I've looped back around to thinking they don't matter. Oh, there's a safe. But I don't know a number. Unless... there wasn't anything in here that hinted at a number, was there? Sinca Co? With A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Oh, it's not even showing up anywhere. Oh, you have to hit enter at the end. Great. Alright. Anything outside? Number of bars in the window. Oh? I cannot... oh, can I? I thought there was an icon for a moment, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, moving on. So this will get me, like, this would be bad, this would be bad. Patio, spread diamonds in each green room. Very curious. But I basically have to pick this if I want to be able to keep exploring the house. So, West Wing Hall. And it is orange. The west wing of the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Espen. It is unsurprising, therefore, that this hallway in its neglected state features boarded windows and dust-smothered furniture. Type hallway. Standard rarity. Biplane? There is... okay, help me out. What's the name of the book I'm thinking of? There is some book that has to do with something that's kind of like this, where you go in and it tells you, like, okay, flip to this page. There's a bunch of doors. There's a picture, like a really complex picture, and there are doors with numbers on them. And going through a door leads you to, like, you turn to that page of the book. And the challenge is to get to a certain room and then back out in the least number of moves. But there's all of these, like, weird things, like, very vaguely hinting at... it might be called maze, yeah. Hinting at, like, which door you're like is the correct one to go through or whatever. But it's, like, when I looked into it and looked at the, like, community surrounding it and all of the, like, people figuring things out, it's like there's so many red herrings that it's kind of silly. It's kind of like, guess which of these things is the right answer. There doesn't seem to be, unlike a puzzle, like a good puzzle game, it doesn't seem like there's really a definitive reason to know that the answer that is correct is correct. So this has a picture of blueprints. And I am right there. Does that mean that the West Hall can only show up? Wait, there's an E. There's an E on the map. Oh, and it looks like the E in the title, kind of. This might actually be special. Maybe none of the other things matter, but this one does. Scrap of paper, staff notice. June 15th, 1983. That's 2 days before my brother was born. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed... Wait. From the pool. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft so... What could that mean? Floor plans associated with this wing have not been... Likewise, any staff... Something may draft... South? Perhaps south. Is this lost? No. Or loss. I ruined the joke. It's lost, not lost. The comic. Alright, well, I have to keep going. Remember to look up. Like a real gamer. Oh, he's left unlocked. Well, this is a dead end, so I can't take it. This would be better. It could get me away from the wall. And I don't know what unlocked means. I guess it means that it's always there, but that's not necessarily something that I want, right? Oh well. I'll take the commissary. Buy some stuff. Sale, 50% off day 20 and 21. Is that how many... Annual Maid's Day. I had no idea, like, whether this would be, like, you have to beat it in 4 days or, like, 7 days. It seems like maybe 21 is the last day, and so things are cheaper on that day. There's a series of French books, literally translated as a book where you're the hero. That was pretty neat. They're usually medieval fantasy books, and you could build a character and choose what to, and it would bring you to different pages. There's because we've got the choose your own adventure books, but those weren't as robust as like build out a character. They were just, hey, the story starts on page 1, and then when it would take you to the bottom of a certain page, it would have you make a decision to say, turn to page 17 if you do this, or page 80 if you do this. With crow, without boat. Oh my god, I cannot make up my mind on whether I'm being deliberately flummoxed with things that don't matter. So what was this room called? Commissary? With raven or crow, maybe, without boat. How is this going to matter in the end? Maybe it won't. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff, or live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password 11037. Got it. So I have a key card. I do not have a password. It looks like it starts with an S. Flip to page 82. 82. You died, idiot. You found a hamburger in the garbage. No. Alright. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, metal detector. Well, the only ones I can afford are salt shaker and shovel. I can't imagine how a salt shaker is going to be useful. Like, the sleeping mask might be something like, oh, for the rest of the game, you get +1 steps every day. Metal detector, man. Oh, you could port your character from book to book, and they would give you like a permanent perk. That's a neat idea. I feel like the shovel is like going to be used for outside, right? I looked around outside and didn't notice anywhere that I should shovel. Plus, it's so far to get back out to the entrance. I'm going to go with Salt Shaker. Oh, it tells you what each of them does. Oh, but only after you buy it. Okay. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Fine. So do these... Yeah, I can't actually see what those do. All right. Dirigiblocks. Oh, it's a little hot air balloon. It's supposed to be cigarettes? Maybe. It's supposed to be water? Maybe. All right. Oh, man. And it doesn't... Is there... You guys can let me know if there is. Is there a way for me to forcibly, like... rotate... Like, say I want to rotate this? Is there a button that lets you do that? Or no? It looks like no. Okay, thank you. Observatory. Gain +1 star for each time you've drafted Observatory. Oh, and it looks like I did, I think, lose a gem for picking the thing that had a gem requirement before. And this is going to lead... Yeah, that's going to break, so... Yeah, if I want to keep going, I kind of have no choice but drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh my god, I'm not writing all these down. You're nuts. You're crazy. You've lost your mind. Lamp, necktie, boy, running. Horses having a gallop or a gallivant. This is probably the guy. A social sitting room adorned wall to wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room, providing a vivid image of what were presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. And that is moving, so I don't have to write down what time it is. Phone. I found a thing. Each time you click a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. And yeah, my only way to leave is this away. Guest bedroom plus 10 steps, but again, that... I feel like I go with passageway here so that I have 2 ways to go. Yeah. And that was my last 2 gems, but, you know. I thought that was a person. It looks like a, right, like that's their shirt and a tie, and that's like hair on their head. I was imagining things. Can't manipulate that. Alright, so there's truly nothing here. That's fine. Oh my god! Okay, well, I can't go with laboratory, because I don't have a gem. I can either lose 2 or lose half. I could place this and then go explore the other passage for a little bit. Like, if this is so... I'm going to want to pick it sooner or later, right? But no. No. Let's, maybe, though. What if something crazy good is in the weight room? But there isn't. But maybe there is. But no. We'll go with the gymnasium. Basketball -2. Hoople sports. Hoople sports. Hoople sports. Can't actually do. Alright, well now we've got options again. That's good. This isn't locked, is it? No. Every door has a keyhole. Remember when I said that it wasn't locked? It was. So, does that mean this one is also locked? No. How... So now I'm probably fine to have a dead end if it gives me some more things. Or I could just go, hey, get a second key. Guest bedroom for a bunch of extra steps would also be cool. I want to... I don't know if you're supposed to get to the antechamber on the first day, but I would like to. I think for fear of not having a path that leads up, I will take the thing that is not a dead end. But then do I go that way first? I just realized, too, in order for me to walk back to the passageway, costs steps that I for some reason, was not anticipating that. So I guess we're just going this way. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Do you think I'm stupid? Come on! Come on, game designers, get it together. Obviously. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Why is the word beside in a different font? Is that important? Is the picture of the journal important? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's a key. I know what keys are. There's a rook. God. I feel like whatever the trick is, that someday I'm going to get somewhere and it's going to be, ho, do you remember which thing the thing was in? Like, I'm just going to have to get got. That's all there is to it. It said Besade. You need to go to Spirit to solve this puzzle. Clearly. I don't have gems for it, but view inventory of all items currently in the house. That's another dead end. Yeah, let's get steps. Even though I keep thinking that I'm not going to be worried about steps, maybe I should be worried about steps. Guest bedroom. Anything interesting besides the... Oh, a spare set of car keys. Car keys, really? Alright, figures there would be something. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. And yeah, maybe some of these are for, like, are they really going to say, like, hey, if you don't remember the initials of the guy who wrote about billiards, you're gonna lose the game? It could happen. And there's a pawn in here. I choose once again to believe that the chess pieces are... There's a sheep. Or dog. Sheep or dog. Ram. There's a ram. So 41. 40. Oh my god, you lose even when you go back through it. I hadn't thought of that. Alright, so let's unlock this. Lose 1 money for entering the chapel, but it will let me through. Spare room will let me through. Rumpus room will let me through, but I am out of gems. That would be a lot of money to gain. And this doesn't really help me having the extra thing, so we'll just do the spare room. What, I can't pick that up? I don't think it would be useful? I could combine it with the skeleton arm. And then pick things up. Alright, well this is going to make things difficult for getting through here, but I still have the passageway I can go back to. Are there any other things that I can read? An unfurnished, unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable empty room. If there had, at some point, been plans for the spare room, it would seem those designs are now long forgotten. So these are all numbered. And so there is a room 46 that there's some way to draw. Oh, I didn't realize I could click on it. The mysterious room, mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number. Despite the house's official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms, the words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate. It is, after all, your bequest. Alright, so I've found 3 types of bedrooms, 2 types of hallways, no green rooms, 1 shop, 1 red room. And it looks like all of the red rooms might be bad. Ooh. Okay, unlock this too. So, chapel will let me turn. Observatory will turn the wrong way. Oh, is it? Okay, so it's you always come in through the bottom. I was confused at how it was rotating them. It's just you always come in through the bottom. That's fine. Okay, so there's a breaker box in here, which is interesting. Or I could chapel so that I can continue moving. Breaker box, what could that be? I'm interested, but I'm more interested in making it to the antechamber. So, chapel. Oh, I'm going to lose money both. If I have to backtrack through it, I'll lose money again. Ka-chunk. Popes, kings, bishop. By now, you shouldn't have left your valuables sitting around in a church where I could just steal them. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Wait, what? So I would choose a color and it would, well, I don't think I want that because I still want to keep moving. Storeroom would be, I mean, it would be nice to be able to restock some stuff, but we're going to keep going. Oh, Bequest was the working title of this game? That is interesting. The Colonel's Bequest is a game. I didn't play it, but I watched several videos about it. Bathtub. Alright. Trees outside. Hat. Hat cannot be placed into my inventory. A vial. Alright, so this looks good, except there are no green rooms. I have placed no green rooms. Bunk room. This counts as 2 bed. Oh no! Okay, so 2 of these are dead ends. So if I want to keep going, I have to go with patio. Even though it's going to cost me a gem to place, and I don't really get a benefit from it. I'm so curious about the breaker box, but no. Oh. I wonder what happens if this isn't along the edge of the house. Maybe you can it's only possible to draw this while you're going along the edge of the house. If I had a shovel, I could dig. Food inside? But I have salt. You have to let me. Gem. Buried below. Okay, it flat out tells you. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Without a shovel, it's too dark to read. Oh my god, there's 2 of them! There's 2 dig spots. I feel so unshoveled. But it was not my choice. Locked, and I have no key. Alright, time to backtrack. Time to backtrack and lose all of my feet and all of my money. Oh, tragic. Hup. Alright, so 0 money. Do I have to go through the basketball room yet again? Sure I do. Ba-boom. Make sure we're going the right way. Here we go. Okay, so lavatory is a dead end. This bends the way I want. Or weight room. Physically can't resist shooting hoops. Oh, I can choose the laboratory. Fortunately, I have a gem. Otherwise, I would be losing half of my steps. I feel like I lucked out here. Alright. What we need more of is science. Heating and cooling curves. I already knew this. No, H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt and 0.5 ppt. Room temperature. Complete thaw. Something is unaffected. Melting point? Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. See, these are the things that I should be writing down, but I've given up on writing anything down. Foolishly. I already knew this. What was... I was promised experimental room features? Or something? Or something? See, there's too much here. Very well. Very well. One, 6, 4, 7, 3. 8, 12, 2, 9, 11, 10. And 5 is where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, well, that's a mess, but I'll figure it out. Oh, were the developers Canadian? Temperature. Well, temperatures are often in Celsius when you're talking about oh, and is this will. Oh gosh. All right. Well, I'll wait before doing any of that. But yeah, lots of science is done in metric and Celsius, often in the U.S. anyway. I typically work over at Cinca Labs. Cinca was on the safe, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips for my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Alright, so back over here. Not there. Here. So, 1 PU, 2 S, 3 H, 4 TH, 5 RE, 6 EU, 7 PA, and 8 F, 9 TE. I might have gotten one of these wrong. We'll see. 10 RN, 11 I, 12 NE, which says push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Oh. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I haven't been to the boiler room. Yeah, it's like no power. Okay. Alright, well, I figured all that out. Post-it note? Or it's just saying, like, that's where you use it? Obviously. What do I look like? Cretin? Don't answer that. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Oh, it's freaking guy from Inscription. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, each time you find some trash while digging, or immediately, set your dice to 2? I didn't know I had dice. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. That's a lot. So I could wait and come back here and set my steps to 40. That would be good. So immediately set your steps to 40 later when I need it. Research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay, cool. No experiments in progress. Terminal password. S. Incorrect. Alright, so if I feel like it, I can come back here and... You're not real. Set my steps to 40. That's just that thing. And if I find a boiler room, I will definitely come back here. And if I find a key, I can walk through the gymnasium and lose another 7 feet. Oh, dark room. Oh, you dark room. Okay. So, I'll just have to keep in mind that I will want to... Oh. I'm pretty sure I can still go to the right. Yes, I can. There's still room to go to the right. So I just need to pick a room that allows me to go exit to the north or the east, and we'll be fine. So, yes. Dark room. Oh, the lights went out. I could see for a little bit. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's anything to pick up, I guess. Oh dear. Well, that's bad news. That means I'm done. I am done for the day. I don't have anything... I could take the car keys and, like, go outside. See if there's a car outside. Yeah, we've bungled pretty good. Okay. Let me, Oh, I can look at these too. A room dedicated to photo processing, development, and printmaking. This room is outfitted with safe lights, which provide red illumination to which photographic material is insensitive. However, due to a faulty installation, the safe lights often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. So you say, so you say. So, I guess I'll go back to the library. I will go in here. I think I'll start an experiment that doesn't... I mean, it lasts for the rest of the day, which doesn't do me any good anymore. But I'll just... I don't know if the ones that I pick will get used up, so that they don't show up next time. I also... I'm pretty sure I don't keep... Oh! Oh, I could gain the 20 gold, go get the shovel, and then go dig up some things, but I'm going to run out of steps along the way, but I'll try it anyway. Start experiment. Boom. Now, how far away is the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I can make it. $11, $12 because of the gym. Oh, gym. So I won't get much farther than that, but I can at least do this much. I'd like to know what a metal detector does, too. Sleeping mask, I assume, improves bedrooms. Metal detector, greater chance of finding keys and gold. Or money. And now I'm going to go 1, 2, then go alright, forward, forward, left, left. Forward, right. Okay, yeah. Do. No, the basketball. No, the clergy. A few old coins. Alright. And in here, also a few old coins. But no key. And I can't use the metal detector. Yeah. Alright, so let's just see what happens as I... Now that I... Oh, well, I'll lose money if I walk into that room. Although I think I lose the money anyway. So now at this point... Yeah, they just go... You hit 0. You push yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the might be a little bit different. And we'll see what exactly that means. Mount Holly, west-facing villa. West wing favored. Total rooms, rank reached, steps taken, items found. And now... save and continue, of course. Do I look like a quitter to you? So this now... The things that said always unlocked, I wonder if that just meant, like, you will not need a key to keep going. These don't say anything different, right? And my inventory is empty and I have no nothing. Alright. What befalls me? I could once again place a closet immediately so that I get some items. Maybe not a bad idea. I also like the idea of having a key immediately, but I'll probably find a key in the closet. So I find a key in the closet. I do it. I found a key. And I found a dice. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use blah to roll new floor plans. Interesting. Those pictures are still the same, so they do not change. Everything's still the same. Alright, now let's go this way and try to... It's very, very unlikely someone would get to room 46 on day 1 without a lot of prior knowledge. I figured. I kind of like the den. Kind of like the den, so I get a jewel and we open up more space. Parlor had that the easy puzzle, which I could do again, and I forget what did I get in the box. I think it was just like 2 gems. We'll go den. As before. Oh, before I entered it from a different direction. Was there a safety pin? Safety pin was in the closet. The pictures did change. The den had a bride with a bouquet and a bridge over water. Now it's a tree. And is there a chess piece? There was a pawn in here before. There still is a pawn. Okay. Does that mean anything? Probably not. So a bedroom would be fine. I'd like to know what the deal is with the red rooms. Like, they seem to usually be bad, but eh. I mean, I suppose there's nothing good in it, so that's what makes it bad. Who knows? 10. Hmm. Okay, yeah, nothing to see here. A room one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests, despite them always probing for its location. Standard. So there are 8 red rooms. I have drafted 4 of them. So, guest bedroom, again, is a ton of steps, but, I don't really need it. We could turn to the right here, or, yeah, let's go forward. To the forward mobile. Check carefully for things, stuff. Chapel is, again, going to open up a lot of ways to go. I have no money to lose, so, you know, fair enough. I could take this and turn right. I could take this and turn left. I do already have 1 key. It'd be nice to have more keys. No, let's take this so we can go over to the east side, see if we get an east wing thingo. Although I would also like an opportunity to get some money. Because I'll find a store again at some point. Reddington. Yeah, already saw this. I didn't... Wait. That can't be right. Whenever you enter this room... So, like, passing through it? The one that's... Okay. That's actually really good. Because that means it's... Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That has items for sale. And all of these are effectively dead ends. Although this will still let me, like, get 1 more room, but, Is this worth it? Or I could redraw and hope to turn left. No, I'll save this for when it's really urgent. We'll right now just grab a storeroom. Ga-doong. 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 Hello, pawn. Peas in a pod. There really isn't anything here, though. Dedicated space, storage space filled from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had at one time been in vogue and on display elsewhere in the house. Alright, so now 44, 43, plus 2. Great. Very nice. Alright. So this wound up being a dead end, but I got things in it. I now wind up here, and we'll try to go forward and or to the left. Oh, Was this? I don't think that. No, it was the boiler room that needed to power the laboratory. All right, so I won't bother with that, even though who knows, could be cool. But now we'll take the pantry. Oh, even though I'm really in danger of blocking myself off so soon. If only I still had the salt, but I do not. I just realized I could have left that apple there and picked it up later when I have salt, but that's silly. Don't let me make silly choices. Alright. I guess, yes. Turn right here. Hallway. Anything? Anything? Nothing. Oh, something. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That's good to know. And that's where I am kind of heading right now. I'd like to be a little bit more central. I'd like to just go forward, but I don't want to use my reroll yet. Save the reroll for when I'm actually... Like, this next one I'm about to go into, I have no choice but to turn left, or else I'm done. Odd Garrett! You are here. Welcome. Alright, so are the rules the same as last time? I'm on day 2 now. At least one box true, at least one box false. One box with a prize. Ah, so they have changed. There are 3 boxes in this room. True. 2 boxes in this room are empty. True. So this must be false. This box is one of the empty boxes. Can't believe you would go on the internet and tell lies, you black box. Right, I now must go left and cannot. So we re-roll. I think. All right, all of these are wrong. Okay, it's either could take the chapel or dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I don't think I'll get to rank 8, but I will take the dining room anyway. Din. Mountains, candle, deer, pawn, burritos for dinner? Okay. I'm not sure if I would enjoy it more if it were, like, more obvious. But I would hate to, like, not look closely enough and skip something that I could pick up, like if there was a gem somewhere. I guess they usually make them kind of front and center, so maybe I don't need to worry about it, but... I don't really want to buy anything just yet. I'm okay with dark room. And I can leave here to the left or right. And whichever way I go, I will want to head north. Anything I can see before I step in? Anything cool? Oh, there's a thing. Oh. So I can't leave through that door because I don't have a key card this time. So I'm just going this way, and we'll want to turn left. I don't think I realized that. That's what they meant? That's what they meant? I guess I'll take the gem requirement room, because hopefully it's the best one. It's the laboratory, but without the exit that I wanted. No. Hopefully experimental features will allow me to do something. Also, is this exactly the same as last time? Yes. Unless the periodic table has changed. So that was that one. Red room, 5 steps in the spread dirt on the driveway? Interesting. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway. Each time you eat an apple, I could have... Oh, set dice to 2 probably means, like, you get 2 dice if you didn't have any already. But none of these things will actually help me because I don't think I can draft any more rooms. I think I'm already... Yeah. Yeah, maybe this closet was a terrible idea. Like, don't block yourself off. Ah, it's devious too. All right. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. I think I've seen security as one of the rooms that I could draft. That's that again. Alright, so I think, unfortunately, that means I am done for the day again. Although I could, since I've got a bunch of steps, I could retrace my steps and go back outside and see if there's anything different on day 2. And... is there anything here that would... Maybe I'll find an apple outside. There we go. So if I come back outside, there was this. So did this just say locked, or was it just... It's just I can't do it at all? Curious. Yeah, this has definitely surprised me with the type of game that it is. So is it going down the steps? No, that didn't count as a new room yet. I don't have any inventory at all today, no. This is, yeah, there's nothing. There might be some way in there. Whether I need like a crowbar or I don't know what else. There's this that's all boarded up. Although the boarded up thing kind of usually means this isn't accessible at all. Although maybe I'm wrong. Just gonna go. What was the deal here? Does not open at all. Fine. all the apples I can eat. Okay, and that I forgot about this. There was a 4-digit code to get in there, which might get me some apples, or will give me some information that's over there. And also, what was the deal with this? This was a... completely sealed. Okay. Alright, let's call it a day. Call it. See, unlike playing Patrick's Parabox, where within the first hour I would have been like, oh, I'm tired, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. I could play this for another 3 or 4 hours. All right, so maybe this time we go. I haven't gone forward as my first move yet, have I? Or am I lying? Let's go forward into hallway, or go parlor right away so I get some gems. Yeah, let's get some resources. Nosty Cat. Been a while. Don't recall. Oh well, it's been a while, that's why. Always check to make sure the rules are the same. This seems to be a pretty easy puzzle. This box is the black box. Wrong. This box is the blue box. Wrong. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Lurkin? Alright. Yeah, I am back after about 3 years. And enjoying this game, although it remains to be seen, like, what kind of game is it actually? How will I finish it? Alright, so bedroom is more fun to backtrack through. But the den would lead me more in the right direction. Well, no, both of these do. It's really, do I want a gem or 2 steps? There's also, bedrooms are special. Well, no, the other things have been like, hey, something good will happen when you draft a bedroom. So let's just go den. Hello, den. I am expecting a gem, and you have one. And I can leave through either exit, but this is the one I want to leave through. Is there anything else here? Brown. Alright, let's stay nice and wide open. More exits, more options. Already knew that. I think that was the same note that was in here last time, so maybe the notes aren't randomized. So I mean, it would be a fine no. Again, as many passageways and things as possible so that I can get to the end. Launder currency? Curious. Launder my currency? I'm curious as to what that is, but I don't want to lose my only gem, and I also want to keep going north. So, chapel it is. What was I expecting? I guess I was expecting it to be either a puzzle game. Like, this is very much like a board game. In the sense that you could actually, so far anyway, you could replicate this as an actual board game that you play. But I'm sure that all of the things with, there's little things that you can notice, like the fact that there's a bishop here. Like, maybe that matters for something. Maybe the red light shining on something here is some kind... Look at this. There's one. There's an angel with a hoe. Two. I should be writing some of this down. Come on. I should be writing this down at least. But no, I was expecting either something that was more like Riven or Mist, where you would be wandering around a world and be presented with puzzles that look like this, where it would be like, hey, you have to figure out what you're supposed to do. Or something more like Talos Principle or Witness or what else? Portal. Like something where, well, I guess Portal doesn't fit what I was trying to say, but where you would walk into a place and be like, this is the area to do this puzzle. Here it is. Have you solved it? Okay. You get credit for having solved this puzzle. This is just very different. So in the chapel, stained glass. 1. Hoe? Gardener? All of them are angels. 2 is like baker? Is holding a pizza slider implement, I think, is what that's called. 3 has a pitchfork. Is like a farmer. 4 is a chimney sweep. Okay. 5 is maybe a maid with a broom. See, I can't imagine, like, from what I know of the game so far, I can't imagine how this is going to become relevant. 6 is a jockey. And there was a 7. 7 up there is a, like, I don't know. Scepter and shield paladin. Like, maybe I'll find something in another room that will just say, like, Brant 1 through 7 and ask for information. Sure, it's not completely unlike Riven, but the fact that you have, like, an inventory and there are game mechanics is very different. Oh, locked. I have no key. So I'm like, maybe I should backtrack and look for other play, but no, I should just go through here. Too many feet required when you backtrack. I kind of want to see how this secret passage works, but do I? Do I, or do I want this breaker box? I want to see how secret passage works. A small, dead-end room with an ordinary bookcase that exemplifies that the best means to escape the confines of our world has always been through books. Oh, aren't you clever? Type, quote-unquote, hallway. No, quote-unquote, dead-end. Oh, I see. I choose one of those books. Is this a permanent choice, or... If I pick blue... Oh, is blue not an option? Oh, it leads forward. I guess I see. Is there a particular... Where is my... Yeah, here we go. So the blues are not available. And laboratory is blue. Okay, so bedrooms are purple. Hallways are orange. Green, I haven't seen very many green rooms. Shops are gold. And the bad-ish rooms. Okay, so let's go with green. Or shops. Oh, I see gold. Well, I don't want shops because I don't have any gold right now. Oh, and then you get to choose. Okay. Okay, so picking the terrace would mean... Okay, green rooms maybe always cost a gem. So I have no choice right now. I have to pick this. Because I'm out of gems. Terrace, nice. Orange for me to eat. But it is a dead end. It's a dead end, but there's an orange in it. 5. Oranges give plus 5 steps. What did the banana... The banana and apple both gave me 2. Orange gave me 5. There's an orange on the... Yeah. Oh no, maybe... Maybe the banana gave me 3? Because they said something about, like, oh, he's gonna want, he's gonna want about 50 steps, so go get 5 apples and 5 bananas and 5 oranges. It must be... They must be worth 2, 3, and 5. Alright, but this is a dead end. But I'm glad I saw how the secret passage works. We'll walk into there. This is still locked. Yes. I keep hitting E for interact. That's not right. Alright, so I could turn this way. This way hasn't been opened yet. And hope to find a key. Ooh. I can't pick security. Ah, and the breaker box is a dead end. But do I just say I need the weight room? I can't go any further unless I either find a key to unlock the chapel or get an extra passage here. No, it's going to completely wreck me. Because I'll wind up having to pass through it more than once. Yeah, I think we do this and then I go back and look for a key. Can I even get in here? Yes. Danger. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Okay, so here I can disable keycard entry system. I assume that means that with it turned off, I can just walk through those doors. That must be it. Vac indicators? I don't know what those are. I'm going to write some of this down. Breaker box. There's 6 lights. None of them are... Oh, I can turn them on and off. Or I can toggle them to green or red. If I turn off the lights in the gymnasium, can I walk through it without playing basketball? Gym, dark room, garage, which I know I haven't found, and then cabinet can't be toggled. Sure, what the hey. One benefit of the restoration of old buildings is that it allows the owners to update and add modern amenities. The utility closet and the circuit breaker box within were set up when gas-powered lighting was retired and replaced by a more fashionable home electrical system. I have no screwdriver to take those off. Alright, so next plan, go down around the hallway and hope to find a key so that I don't have a complete dead end. Or I guess over here, I'll be on the west side. I can maybe keep going. Oh no, this way is completely blocked. Oh, right. Right. Yeah, I can't get past the terrace, so... I don't have any gems, so I can't take that. We're either taking... bedroom and hope there's something inside it, or west wing and keep going. We still have the same thing. It is also very curious that they make mention of the fact that the help in the house knows that this is how you get around. Good, I found a key. Knows that this is how you get around the house, is by drafting rooms. That's cute. So I have a key. I can keep going north now. This was in the West Wing before. This painting showed up when I was in this square. So maybe these all the things that I wrote down, it's not that they change every time you go in the room, it's that they are particular to the room, like the place. It might actually matter. Huh. They might matter, but it might not be that they're associated with the room, but rather with the... you know what I'm saying. Make sense so that I don't have to. Alright, so with my newfound key, we're going into the chapel here and unlocking this door. Spare room would be nice for just running forward as far as I can. Pantry would be nice because I'd get over on the east wing where things are less likely to be locked. Sure. Let's go with that, because it'd also be nice to have a little bit of money. And plus I'll find food in here. Told you I would find food in here. Nom. Lux coffee. I didn't notice that last time. Okay, so we can get a storeroom dead end, which I don't want. A bedroom that hooks over that way, which I don't want. And this. like, I need something that's going to go up. But I would need to backtrack and find a gem. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of, like, hitting this bedroom, I'd be screwed. Oh, but I can't actually pick this. I can't pick it because I don't have a gem. Being out of gems sucks. That's what I'm learning this run. I'm almost inclined to pick storeroom and then go all the way back down to the entrance hall and try to snake my way up the right side because I don't... Well... I would so rather have a key and a gem. I really would. But I don't have a lot of faith in this working. I'm going to have to try the bedroom. Stonks? Ooh. Use that. All right. This downward hand. All right, so I'm hoping for a left turn. There is a left turn, but I can't pick it because I'm out of gems. Yeah, I mean, nothing to do here but pick storeroom. Rocking horse. Match. Alright, so yeah, now I guess we loop all the way around, go to the entrance, and see if I can make the long trek up the east side. Lose some money. What was... Oh, yeah, I haven't... As long as I'm here, I might as well open it. I'll find something. Oh, what was it? Have I haven't picked courtyard before. So I'll pick it, just so it's something new. Oh, I'm like, it opened automatically, because it did. Oh. There might be a key. Ah, it's risky. If there's no key inside, and this was my last... There's 3 keys. This is it. This is the run. This is the run. I can't believe you guys are here for it, but this is the run. Might as well, since I'm here. It would be nice to see a new room that has... Or no, wait. Commissary is the shop that I had before, right? Yes, it is. I won't be able to afford anything in there, assuming it's the same thing. Guest bedroom or definitely closet. Key and key. Silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Wild. Okay. Huh. So I mean, I wish that I had more what do you call it? More steps, but we're going for it. Yeah, did I not do this before? Because it's... I can't remember now. Did I ever... The second time that I exited a dark room, it was like, oh, the rooms that I was drafting, I couldn't see them. And that sucked. And I was like, this didn't happen last time, but maybe I just never exited it the last time. I do know that this should have 2 exits because I used the breaker box to shut off the card, or I could just take this. I'll take this. Do 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 do. 2 gems, which I don't have. Opportunity to earn and spread money. This... Alright, well... Use up my last gem? But what if I need it? And I don't know what stars are. Maybe I find out what stars are. Or maybe I... Yeah, maybe I find out what stars are. Bing! I have a star. I don't actually see any real continents on there. Weird. Or there. Ooh. The Fixed Stars. The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Fen Aries Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. That would be great. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead, dead-end rooms are more common today. Oh, it looks like a skull. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Florealis Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Strange. So, I mean, I have 1 star. Man, runs of this are going to take a long time. Oh, wait. I don't get it. Can't go. All right. This is a weird room. Imagine if this was like one of the first rooms that I found. Fair enough. Alright. a spare room it is. Travel through. Oh, a window. There wasn't a window in it last time. Curious statue out there. I can't get to it, right? Because I don't... Alright, well, we must continue straight through, so please keep giving me rooms like this. The veranda? Find a shovel? There's dirt right there. 2 coins. Any more dirt? Was there? Oh, there is more dirt. Okay. Not that exciting. But if I go back to the courtyard... Ooh, if I go back to the courtyard... Because what if I find a buried gem, right? Because I kind of need gems. I'm at 26 right now, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. That's too much. Alright. We journey forth. If I want to keep going forward, it's got to be East Wing Hall, which I haven't seen yet. Greenhouse would be interesting to check out, but again, that would lock me off from getting to the Antechamber. Is there no note in here? Oh, and again, the statue. You can see the continuity. Amazing. There was something to read. There was a note in the west one. East does not have ampersand. Sand and ampersand. Very curious. I will, I think, eventually start making note of the paintings again, but in which square I found them in. Oh, rip the run. Rip the run. Alright, well, I guess I will see the billiard room, because I haven't seen it before. This is tough. Give him a drink on. Oh, darts. I think this was they were saying something about the... But I've seen that in a different room, that 10. I was never up here before, and I saw that 10. So maybe I'm looping back around to things don't matter. Plus, minus, times, divide. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. Let's not throw anything yet. Are there any rules? There was a note where the guy said, like, oh, there's something that you can play darts without knowing the regular rules of darts or something. Does it have anything to do with the pool table? Like maybe you should hit this ball next, 13, and then I don't know. $13, $15. There's something here. But I don't have whatever information is necessary. Unless the 10 on the wall? No. Oh. I hit 11. No, 3 or 15. Nope. 11. 11, 15, nope. 18? Oh, it was 1. Okay, it was plus minus. Now this will be times? No. Maybe it's just the blue always means add and the yellow always means subtract. And this means multiply, so now it's 10. And now it's 20 minus 18 times 6 is 12. Useless to me. I don't need this right now. I don't need a key card. Why couldn't a door have opened up? Can I crawl through the back of the dartboard? Alright, well that's neat. I'm glad I figured that out so that I have a pretty good feeling that in the future, if I find this room, I either will find a key card in it or just I'll find something. I might as well go shuffle. Using up my steps. Because it'd be nice if there was some kind of a thing that you could find that was like, oh, I thought you could dig in here. I can't. This way, maybe. Man, 4 keys. What a waste. Did this not... Is this also had no dirt? Fine. Fine, be that way. Alright. Mid-sized villa. Let me grab another drink. Back in a second. There may be like days where something new is going to happen, right? We already know that there's a sale on day 20 and 21 and a couple of other things which I have forgotten. All right, so let's maybe start by going this way arbitrarily. Hallway, perfect. Although Nook would also be perfect because I'd like to have a key, but no, we'll go hallway. Food for sale, but I have nothing. Utility closet might be nice to find immediately, even though it's a dead end. But I mean, this is also hard to pass up, having a key. Let's go with the breaker box. Don't know what those do. Oh, den would be wonderful. Have a gem nice and early. Gem. Bathtub. Bat. Haven't seen this before. So that makes it seem like it's not... Because I've been in this square of the... Haven't I? Maybe I haven't. Impossible to tell. Storeroom is, again, tempting. It always is. But Parlor... Parlor will let me keep going, and it also gives me a free item right here. You are in the parlor. True. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Well, it is. This is true, and that is true. So this is a lie. 2 gems. All right. Well, all of these turn in the same direction, so what do you want? Pantry for money and food. I get, like, Observatory, right? It keeps giving more stars. Yeah, I got 2 stars. Forget what they said that gives me. Is it already pointing? It's already pointing the right way. All that remains is to look inside it. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Which I guess... Do I go back and look right now? Probably, because it'll take longer to backtrack next time. Or am I gonna wind up backtracking soon enough? Oh, I don't have any keys. And they're probably locked chests. So it would be a waste of a trip to go there while I have no keys. Alright, Nook is turning in the wrong direction. Oh, man, the passageway costs 2 gems. Oh, but it's a passageway. It's either that or block this off, and then the only route up is back through the middle. I can't lose both of my gems. We'll go with this. Are these the same? Yes, they are all the same. Also, I didn't notice up there. That symbol shows up when you start the game, I think. Nothing behind there. Alright, so dead end or move through. God. See, because moving through, just either way, this part is blocked off. I can get to this square here another way. I've got plenty of chances to make it to here, so I might as well dead end this. I'm not really worried about running out of steps. That hasn't been a big thing, although if I wind up having to walk through a gymnasium, it would be. So we're going to take a storeroom so that I can get... I'll lose this coin immediately. But with this, I should be able to open one of the chests. Oh, but maybe I don't. Maybe I don't use the key on opening a chest. But I should, because there might be more keys inside. Alright, yeah, let's go to the entrance hall. There they are. Mimic! No, it's not a mimic. So then do I use the key immediately to open this chest? I sure do. Okay. I feel like every chest so far has had a key in it. It may or may not remain true. I guess we go this way. Secret passage, but that's going to lead up, which we don't want. Alright, so no matter what we pick, it's a dead end, so we get the closet. Which has a metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. And a die, which I will probably need. Okay. Show me potato salad. So that leads up. That leads up. That leads up. Okay, all three of them lead up. I mean, I guess I don't. I'm not too afraid of losing gems right now, but. Yeah, this would just help with trying to make sure that I can continue to go north, so let's do it. And look around, because there may be extra keys, or what was the other thing? Keys or coins. Just hanging out in here, but no. Alright, so leaving through this way and trying as hard as I can to go north. Which would be through the spare room. Or redraw. No, I'll take the spare room. Right? Yeah, I'll take the spare room. Even though there could have been something cooler, but it's it's just too dangerous. I always think that tape is something, it's not. What day are we on? Are we on? 4? 4. Okay, corridor seems ideal here. Even though it's kinda... Yeah. Yeah, corridor. Ooh. Alright, so bedroom will not lock me out, but secret passage is probably the best one here. Where? So purples for bedrooms, although there's a chance that I'll get a dead-end room. Corridors seem the best, really. Or hallways, I mean. Yeah, let's go for... If that's an option, we'll go for hallways. Otherwise... You can't really get a green in the middle of the house, can you? Maybe you can. I'll probably, yeah, maybe shop. Shop could also be reasonable. But yeah, the halls. How can you say no to halls? Aquarium? Well, that's new. Great Hall, 7 locked doors? How? I'm very curious about that, but... I mean, the aquarium is fine. Aquarium is fine. It'd be nicer if it led off to the right. If I had like 3 keys, I would take this, but I don't want to start burning. No, do I? Well, yeah, this is fine. Okay, so your metal detector goes off to tell you that there is an extra item in the room that you wouldn't get otherwise, I assume. Broken lever. I don't think I've seen anywhere that looked like it might require a broken lever. Also, it's nice that there is a dirt in. Are there any clues or anything in here? Fish. Fish, do you have secrets to reveal to me? Somebody put paintings in there. Tell me all of your knowings. Trout. Oh, is this going to be locked? I wonder if that's going to be locked. Or there's going to be something special about it. Because it looks special. It is locked. And I can use a key somehow to open it. Okay. Last gem for the commissary, and I won't have much money. Or we nook. Let's nook. Okay, so that key wasn't an extra item, so metal detector just always beeps if there is something to pick up. Alright. If this is bad, then that's the end of the run. Because the aquarium exit will be blocked off. In fact, maybe I even want to go down the aquarium thing first so that I can... Are there, like, fewer... Like, if I enter from the bottom instead of the right? Is that something that I can tell? Are there more rooms that... So, like, spare room is straight through. I find very little rooms that have an exit to the right. Well, no, let's see. Okay. One straight across. One to the right. One to the right. I am on day 4. One to the right. One to the right. Okay, it seems like maybe going to the right is much easier. Well, no. Then here's the... hallways and bedrooms and things. Okay, yeah, no. Maybe going to the right is easier than going straight ahead. So let's enter it from here and hope. Okay. Well, I don't have car keys. I've found car keys on an earlier run, but this is the only thing that lets me keep going. So this is what we're doing. Yeah. There we go. Always check that, even though it's always the same thing. Okay. As long as this is not 3 things that are all dead ends or turns to the left. Okay, courtyard. Excellent. Or billiards room and get the security card? But it's... Oh, and it would save me a gem. It would save me a gem. I don't want to lose a gem. I'll go billiards. Do I have... I don't have any. I was like, if I pick this, then there'll be gem, but I don't... Oh, the aquarium. If I pick this, I can go back to the aquarium and pick up, like, refund my gem. Or I could just do this, and then I'll have a security card in addition to that. That's a better... Yeah. Or we'll find out if I always get the security card or not. Okay, 4, 5, and 2 is 11. 19 minus 7 is 2. 7 times 2 is 14. And 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, it's not the same every time. Before it was a security card. This time it's 2 keys. Which is fine. What is this a picture of? Human spine. I that's also true. I do have the dice. So this is good. Either straight or left works well. Keys for sale. Oh no, I just said straight or left is fine, and now I have to use my my roll. Redraw. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, well. Man! Oh, man. Was I in the... Did I... I've taken all these before, I think. Let's take this. Okay, the items do change. And then just to get some... Oh! So these are different pictures than last time. Last time it was a raven and a... or a crow, maybe. And a boat. The terminal password appears to still start with an S, so maybe this doesn't change from day to day. But I have no idea how we would figure this out. Alright, so was there anything else that I was going to do? I might as well explore some more rooms just to see what else exists. Hope to draw some more interesting rooms that I've never seen before. Yeah, sure. I like the metal detector. It's cool. Coat check. Shocking. Car. Queen of Diamonds. The broken lever seems like more important. Whatever it's used for, I don't know. You can retrieve this item on any day you have a coat check in your house. Can I also check the other one? No. Alright, so that was a good find. And yeah, we can still try to find one more thing way down here. And I guess we'll take... Oh, I can't. I'm out of gems, but I can redraw. Alright, so I haven't seen the bunk room yet, so we'll... Bunk room has a pair of bananas. Okay. The Turtles of Vera. I see. The Trinsdale Mystery. Live hamster. Or gerbil. I don't judge. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. That dude knows what's up. Hell is other people, as they say. Okay, I think we are done for the day yet again. Oh, there were more pages to read. Sorry. That is because I never would have gone back and looked at it again. Now, if I get that room again, I will make an attempt to flip through. Because you're right, I've found other books that have multiple pages. So that was my mistake. And I would say counts as an interface issue if, you know, that's the sort of thing that it's okay to volunteer that information without me asking. Oh, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. This should probably be the last day then. Let's go left for a change. They always tempt me with this immediate closet. But no, I'll take the den. I'll take the lovely den. Well, are there always swans up here? Maybe. And I mean, this is a fine time to get this. No, or parlor. Parlor is fine because it's. You usually get 2 gems in there, right? Right. Oh, but I'm also always. I always want to go like, hey, breaker box, you know. Get in case I'll take it. Because I still don't really know what it does, necessarily. But I'll find out. Whoops. Another observatory, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Hey, Faded. This kind of closes me off to the rest of the house, but I like observatory should be good, right? I've got 2 stars already. I forget what happens at 3. Something. Sure, can't resist. Even though it was if I had realized that it cost me a gem, I might have not clicked it, but I did. So it's too. This is what the slice plus 3 steps because it's a pizza. I ate the pizza, the piece of pizza out of the sky. So we're on day 5, and I have not yet been even close to the antechamber. And I'm blocking off, yeah. Just going here, I'm blocking off the thing. So we've got to take this so I can keep going. So much to learn. The gems are in a box with a statement. The white box does not have a statement. Okay, so this is true. Like, how exactly do the rules work? So it is neither displaying a true statement nor a false statement. This is true. So this is false? Oh, well, even if I tried to say this is true, then I wouldn't have enough information. So of course it's false. Momentarily confused. Gem Jam. We are corridoring. So I started off, like, since I really didn't understand what type of game it was, I wrote down a ton of stuff with, like, all of the different paintings that I was finding in each room, and then kind of settled on that probably doesn't matter. And then looped back around to, no, actually it probably does matter, but it's not what room they're in, it's which square of the house they're in. But I might have looped back around to, no, I actually don't think that's it. Oh, dead ends, why must you? Why must you? I feel like going this way, I might as well just go back to the entrance hall and make my way up. Every single time that the storeroom has come up, I've been like, I should take the storeroom. My storeroom. No money. So let me just real quick. These are some of the rooms that I've seen. I still haven't seen a 001. I have not seen room number 1. I forget if there was something that was mentioned about why that's a special room. Nook, den, pantry. It seems like there are rare rooms that should have come up, or maybe I'm just very unlucky. I found the coat check last run and put a thing in there. A cloakroom where guests may leave their coats, bags, or hats in exchange for a claim ticket. This floor plan was usually drafted adjoining the entrance hall during larger social events such as a ball or gala. Also, things do have a rarity, so sure, there are rare rooms, I'm sure. Bedroom, bedroom, dead end, because it counts as 2, it counts twice. Found a bunch of these. Found 4 different green rooms. I've only found 1 shop. I've seen another shop available, but haven't taken it. And then the red rooms suck. Oh, that's locked. Well, back I go then. It feels like the runs are getting shorter and shorter. Now that's all boarded up, now that I can't go through there. I'll take the Nook for a key. Yes. And we're dead. We're already dead. No, bedroom. Bedroom has an exit. My favorite room? The aquarium looked cool. I like the laboratory was interesting, that there's a puzzle in there. I haven't gotten to do anything, like, really interesting with the lab yet. Oh! Gem just hanging out? Good. I deserve gems. Now we're cooked. Because this only leads to an unhelpful place. Damn. I could try going outside again. Like, the very day one, the first thing I did was walk outside and explored around outside. Thank you. I forgot that that was merely a locked door. This I am... my little closet. Alright, run is saved. Was there a... I did not see a chest in here. There is a chest in here. Okay. So I will be using my vague level of backseat. I'll take it. Just because, I mean, rather than killing the run, if it was something that I... Alright. So I have 5 gems now. Hopefully there's something good here. Alright, well, kitchen would loop me back around in the wrong direction, so... hallway instead. And I do have the redraw. Let's go with... I've got plenty of gems to spare. So we'll go here, and maybe this time... Are some of the... let me think. Okay. This is the only shop that I've ever taken, and I would be okay with getting it to go, like, up and left. And I feel like at least one of the other shops that I've seen is a dead end, so I won't want it, but... Let's try seeing if we can get a... Oh, that's also true. Yeah, runs do not have to be perfect. Certainly, if you've ever... And you haven't. Like, if you've ever seen me play Balatro... Alright, I've never seen the showroom. I've also never seen the kitchen. I also have no money. Special cost bypassed? Do I have... I'm not sure what that means. There is normally a special cost to go through the aquarium? It seems like a waste to to toss two gems at this. I would like to go straight through. The aquarium, last time I took the aquarium, the way to go up was locked, and I don't know if that's random or not. Just because this is so rare, I'm gonna take it. I'm also curious what a luxury item is. Good golly. Moon pendant. If you call it a day, while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Master key opens all normal doors. Could have guessed. Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. think people had the opportunity to spoil that for me. I'm glad they didn't. It was more fun to... Because I did ask, is there a way to rotate rooms? And I think you flat out said no. So I appreciate that. Is this going to be locked? It is. Curses. I should have guessed that it would be locked. Oh well. I can still leave through this hallway. And we'll see if I need something that exits to the left. Gymnasium or chapel? Well, I have no money. Which... yeah, so it doesn't actually matter. There's also the fact that, okay, I don't think you can have duplicates of the same room in the house, so I may want the chapel later because I'll be looking for a forward exit. So... oh, I just realized too, can you see which rooms are locked? Like, this chapel will always have that door be locked? Maybe I'm crazy though, so... anyway, I'll take this. Need to turn left, so... wait a minute. Chapel before... okay. Chapel before had, what do you call it? Like, I was entering through... that's weird. Maybe they always... I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it. Anyway, I want this, because I've never seen the security. I didn't know it was that type of game. We have cutscenes now. I'm not blue! I've been lied to. I'm a green prince right now. If I had control, this isn't how I'd be doing it. I'd just be running around going like, I touch all the things. I wave my head around in a figure 8 while searching for things that make my interface change. Piano room, sure. Okay. So maybe they're just signaling like, hey, there's a lot of information in this room. Don't sleep on it. Alright, I'll interact with that in a moment. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all... oh, I've seen this before. This is the same memo. Payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered morning roll call, it is doubly important that you not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic terminals, computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be. Oh, 2 can be found at security and in the laboratory. Terminal password. I'm going to jot this down too. Houseman, because there may be a password thing that I would need to know her name. House manager, Mrs. Babbage, security. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. I did have a broken lever at one point, but now they're saying I don't need it. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. I did not know either of those things. Coffee looks awfully drawn. And I did find the breaker box and do all of the stuff to it. So do I have to go and undo stuff? Let's find out. CCAM. Blue memos true. Red memos lies. Unless written by hand. That's very tiny. Blue memos true. Red. Oh, like the ones the ones that I just found. Unless written by hand. So this is a lie. Antechamber is unlocked and does not require access levers. But it actually does. So this keypad not interactable. This keypad not interactable. This terminal here. Items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Okay, so just letting you know that I haven't missed picking up anything. Okay. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently offline. I'm unsure whether putting it offline, like, does that mean offline mode locked? Okay, so if I want all security doors unlocked, I need to find the utility closet and security. The default setting, the security doors will be set to if power is lost, but I want it unlocked. Offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the state. Confirm setting. Set security level. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Why would I want it to be anything other than low? Oh, whoops, I didn't change it. Confirm setting. I wonder, too, whether this persists from day to day. It seems like maybe no. Keycard systems, return to security menu, log into network. I cannot. Well, I'm glad that it let me do that without a security card. It doesn't seem very secure. Just checking. This blue one... Okay, I was talking about that, right? Okay. This we have to re-roll, because the only way I can move forward is with a straight line. And we got one. That will require a gem. This will just lose me money, so I'll take this instead. Or no, because I suspect that might always be a locked door. I'm not sure. But I'll take this instead. Plus, who knows? There might be something in here. Well, there's a locked trunk. I don't have a shovel. keep going. Alright, so I guess here's where I'll find out. Is this always a locked door? Is that why it's drawn the way it is? No! Okay, good to know. We can also keep going? Spare room. Locked. Ah, well. Boat. Alright, so that might be it then. The showroom was locked and the spare room is locked. And I guess there isn't anything else. Oh, I'm using a chat client called Chatty. So I'm running 2 instances of it. One is the one that I'm actually looking at. Yeah, it's a, I don't know if it's just IRC or whatever, but Chatty. You can set it up to ignore certain keywords, and you can set it up to highlight certain keywords. So I have it, I'm running 2 instances of it. One I'm not looking at, that's the one that highlights it, so your messages show up in green on the stream. The one I'm looking at is hiding any of those messages. And I could do one more run. Like, this is hard to put down. I will actually do one more. We'll do one more day. I'm really interested now. But it seems like unless the unless those security settings stay as they were, which I don't think they do because the utility thing shuts down, I need to find a key card or else I'm not going to get much farther. I also need to find a lever on my way there. Day 6. I thought I would have made it by now. But not really. I don't even particularly expect that my first run is going to, you know, have it. Whatever the time limit is, and I don't know what it is, I will probably hit it. Is this just every single time it does this to me? Maybe for once. Or do I pick that every time? I don't even remember. New item? Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Greater chance of finding items. Cool. It's basically just like the metal detector, kind of. Alright. Hallway would be great here. I'd also like to have the Nook so I get another key, but we'll go hallway. I always want to grab it as soon as I see it. Because it also removes one dead end, right? But no, maybe I won't need the breaker box, so I don't know. I still haven't seen the other things that it does. So now I fully understand, like it's actually confirmed. If I shut this off here and go to the security office, I can permanently make security doors open, I think. VAC indicators, I don't know what these are yet. And I don't think I've found either the gymnasium or the dark room after turning them off, but hopefully it removes the penalty for the gymnasium, and I don't know what for the dark room. Den seems wonderful. It's an exit. Yeah. Let's do that. It also seems like some of these are more common in the lower ranks. Like maybe they only show up. Maybe the den only shows up in rank 2. Okay, pantry is going to be ideal. Did I? It's possible. I might have just not noticed. Because I'm accustomed now to having so many steps. Like, step count hasn't been... I haven't had a single run that's ended because, oh, I can't get to where I need to go because I'm out of steps. Yeah, I don't really want to buy anything, and I don't want to spend a gem, and I don't want to lose money, so... Onward. I need to keep remembering to look around for, I have that rabbit's foot, so I might be generating... Oh, you can! No kidding! Oh, that's very interesting. That's why there's the little arrows there. Okay. Oops. Oh, what is this? House... Oh, house history would have told me anyway. It's right there. Nauseam, yes, I am enjoying this. Last day was going to be the last day before I ended the stream, but now I'm doing it again. Oh, we're making it really far up the right side if I choose this. I mean, sure. Sure, I'll take this. And then really hope to find a gem. Soon. There's that observatory again. Oh, but I can't take it. I don't have the gem requirement. So... beeline up the right side. While, again, hoping that I find such things as, keys. Security cards. Oh, I found security but can't take it! Alright, well, I'll take the bunk room then. And now there's no window in the room. Go and read more of this. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents. Becus. I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have had it any other way. No, I still would have rather had a sister. Congrats on the diploma, and welcome home, Simon. P.S. Here is the... Oh, there is a window. Looked like a gun, but no. It's like, P.S. Here is the security code to our security system. Oh. Money. Looking carefully. Things. Alright. So that was a dead end finally. So we'll back up 2 and then leave out of the drawing room. And try to... Yeah, I saw that already. Oh, that Great Hall is so interesting, but unwanted. How would it even work? I don't understand. And I want to see it for myself, but I don't have 7 keys. Oh, and I also don't have a germ requirement. Alright, maybe... Maybe I do take it anyway. With the knowledge that I may... who knows? Oh, I could have redrawn. There was a redraw option still. A room of many doors and even more choices. The Great Hall is unquestionably the largest hallway of the house, but it is also the least useful, for the doors lining its walls are always locked, perhaps for a reason. So if I go like this... Oh? Meaning what? Okay, so there was a moon. I'm assuming that was the antechamber. Oh, you can even see the moon. Okay. Great Hall. What would I call this door? It was like the northwest door. Opened east antechamber. But now I have no I have no keys with which to proceed, so we are going back. So it's good that if nothing else, good that I found that out. That like potentially in addition to, oh, I missed that there was a chest here. The pool. I haven't seen that yet. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Only today's? Running shoes occasionally save feet when traveling longer distance across the estate and grounds. Yeah, this is the first time I've found this, this room. This is not pick-upable. Do it. Can't stop me. Drafting pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. Well, I already ran, so... I mean... what can you really do? Not give me my inheritance? That's gonna go the wrong way. That's a dead end. I always want to take the... because I think to myself, well, the entrance hall, whether I take this or this... well, no. Because it's like I want to know what the... If I went to the entrance hall and snaked around, like... Oh! Disregard! I have no gems. I keep forgetting that. Alright, so... do I want... this or this? I guess the storeroom. Cha-ching. I feel like his rabbit's foot was not doing a whole lot. I didn't find this before. Little Twitter bird in a swimsuit. Okay, so do I open this chest? I sure do. Oh, damn. Lots of money, but no keys. No keys and no gems. That's bad news. I just realized that's... I don't want to go back in and lose feet to read it, but that is a red note. So it's actually better to be on the west side. Maybe. Also, game over. Right? No, I need key. If I had a key, I could get out through the Great Hall. I could either go to the walk-in closet and hope that it has a key, because I'll get 4 items, which is crazy, or guarantee it by taking the Nook. I think I'll guarantee it. Oh, but I've never seen walk-in closet before, but I'm still doing this. I already gambled on opening the chest and was, and found it to be a bad gamble. So no more gambling. Right. And then going this way? Yes. So, okay, so maybe it's out of these 3 doors. Is it always the middle one that actually goes up? Or are all of these going to just be closets? I guess we'll find that out. Does this lead to a door, or... Oh. It led to nothing. Well. Suppose that's not always the case, but this time it was. Okay. So I would imagine that... Okay, so probably in each of these doors, maybe it's one of them has a lever, one of them leads to the next room, and one of them is a dead end. No more runs. I'll stream it more on... No, look, oh my god, look at all my money. Look at all this dosh going to waste. Almost enough to afford the whatever it's called. It's really interesting that I found the thing about the memos that's like, yeah, any of them printed red are lies. Which is so funny. Alright, so that was the first 6 days of blueprints. Very interesting. I can't really think of other games that I've played that were like this. Like I said, there's the board game Betrayal at House on the Hill. Not even you. Well, you know that I'll be back to play some more of it. Because I'm enjoying it so much. So that's it for tonight. No stream tomorrow or Tuesday. I guess I'll be back on Wednesday. I don't have a planned schedule. I tried. The plan was to stream on last Thursday, and that I was going to be playing Patrick's Parabox, and then after delaying it 3 days and then changing my mind on what game to play, I don't know that I definitely have a schedule in mind. I know Mondays and Tuesdays are kind of like reserved. My Blue Mage Static did beat Alexander Alexander A12 Savage last week. So we all got our marble mounts, and we're sticking together, but we're just going to do the Unreal every week, and then also like just chip away at the Blue Mage Extreme achievements. So I'm still tied up on Mondays. Tuesdays aren't available either, so I'll fire this up on Wednesday. Count on seeing me Wednesday. But that's it for tonight. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I will see you next time.